हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक। वीक बहुत ज्यादा वॉलेटाइल रहा। कुछ कुछ कमेंट्रीज थी लोअर लेवल पे। हमने देखा वीक पे जिस तरीके से ट्रेडिंग हुई, सपोर्ट्स लिए। थर्सडे का ट्रेडिंग सेशन कंप्लीट टर्न अराउंड था, बट फ्राइडे थोड़ा म्यूटेड रहा। पूरा वीक अगर देखें तो कंफ्यूजन, और जिस तरीके से गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से स्टेटमेंट आ रहे हैं, बढ़ रहे हैं, और भी कंफ्यूजन। तो चलिए, जब भी होता है कंफ्यूजन, एज ऑलवेज वी गो एंड आस्क एके। हाय, गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग। क्या हाल है? हाउ आर यू?
आई एम कंफ्यूज, टोटली कंफ्यूज। मतलब हम जहां पिछले वीक छोड़ के गए, फिर
राइट।
जिस तरीके से पूरे अनाउंसमेंट्स आए, जिस तरीके से मार्केट्स करेक्ट किए, फिर थर्सडे को जिस तरीके से मार्केट ऊपर चला गया, आज फर्स्ट हाफ खुलने के बाद जिस तरीके से फिर रिएक्ट किया, कंफ्यूजन और बढ़ गया। हो क्या रहा है?
देखिए रजित, first of all, let me start by telling you about like everybody knows that austerity measures were announced by the PM on Sunday, and that actually did come with I don't know, it came as, I don't know why markets have reacted that way, because the way things are happening around the world, how fuel prices are going up, and all of that, flight cancel ho rahi hai. The best airlines of the world are canceling most of their flights because they cannot manage with that fuel price, and also flying restrictions over Middle East and all that. So I don't see, I am quite surprised to see that this came as a shock to the market, or a surprise to market. आप ये बोल सकते हैं कि एक नीजक रिएक्शन मार्केट ने दिया। मंडे, ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे, 3 4 दिन एक अच्छा करेक्शन, एक नीजक रिएक्शन मार्केट ने दिया। एंड आई थिंक इट इज got more to do with what is coming ahead in future. So if a government, and it's not the first time that government has announced such measures, back in the past ऐसा हुआ है, but the point is that अगर गवर्नमेंट, द होल परसेप्शन, इट सेंड्स अ सिग्नल। अगर गवर्नमेंट ये मेजर्स अनाउंस करती है, तो आर व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फ्यूचर एज एन इकोनॉमी वी आर लुकिंग एट, दैट बिकम्स अ बिग बिग क्वेश्चन. So I think because of that fear, a lot of selling was there. Mostly selling was there by the FIIs. जो रचित, वो वैसे भी FIIs have been selling only. अगर आप एफआई डेटा उठा के देखिए तो वो बहुत टाइम से सिर्फ बेच रहे हैं, तो उसमें कोई वो ज्यादा बड़ी बात नहीं है. हाँ, व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, लाइक व्हाई द बाउंस बैक केम, इट फिजल्ड आउट. रचित, देखिए, एक वो होता है, न्यूज का इम्पैक्ट आता है, 2 दिन 3 दिन आता है. We all know that DIIs are still through SIPs, although SIPs have gone down month on month last month, but still there is a whole lot of money being pumped in the market. So DIIs have been buyers, at especially at lower levels, maybe not so much at at higher level, but lower level पे तो buyer हैं. तो क्या वो bounce back आना तो आता ही, वो that was given, that the sharp correction that had come, a little bit of retracement was definitely in cards, on cards. So wo, I am not surprised that it has come in the latter half of the week. But overall, what has happened, the uncertainty that has come up with these statements, ये जैसे जैसे क्लियर होती जाएगी चीजें, जैसे जैसे इवेंट्स होते जाएंगे, वैसे वैसे we'll know where we are headed in terms of macroeconomic.
In that case, how do you see the markets panning out? Are we totally in a very deep state of confusion, or should we avoid taking the positions right now, because there are many things which might come in, and government might come in with more such kind of announcements, like we have seen the fuel prices, because there were
Right.
certain reports that they were suggesting that the fuel price might happen somewhere in between 15 to 20, some were even suggesting 28 rupees. Now they
Yeah.
have come up with price hike of rupees 3. Are there such kind of more measures related to fuel, related to the gas supply, related to the energy supply going forward, or we are done with it? We are through So, do we need to have a leveled position, or we should stay away for the time being?
I feel, Rachit, see, two things here. I feel the 3 rupee fuel hike is done only because to avoid everything to get into shock. They cannot hike petrol and diesel prices by 20 rupees at one go. Okay. But it is also true that 20 rupees or 24 rupees is something that the OMCs are looking to actually not run into losses. So, will there be more such measures? Yes, I feel. 3 rupees अभी हुआ है, मे बी few weeks down the line 5 rupees और होगा, मे बी पूरा 24 नहीं होगा, बट मेरे हिसाब से अगर 24 की जरूरत है और आप सिर्फ 3 देते हो तो आप कुछ अच्छा तो नहीं कर रहे. मतलब your OMCs will still run into huge losses. And now it becomes a very, very supply and demand sort of a game, because see, talks are happening through and through the world. If you notice, US and China had talks. They had Iran in picture in talks. I don't know how much of the talks are fruitful, or will China really help in solve, because everybody knows China and Iran are good friends. So will China, really play a part in resolving this issue? अब ये क्या होता है कि ये एनर्जी क्राइसिस जो है, जो वर्ल्ड ओवर चल रही है और एग्रेवेट हो रही है, अगर ये चीजें रिजॉल्व हो जाती हैं तो एटलीस्ट लिटिल बिट ऑफ ईजिंग विल कम. So we will not have probably countries making statements like, we have 55 days of crude oil left. So, when somebody makes that statement that, we have only 55 days of oil left and we don't know when the tankers are coming. So, automatically you have to prepare yourself for the worst. तो वो चीज अगर देखिए, ये चीज रिजॉल्व हो सकती है 1 महीने में, 1 हफ्ते में, और सालों साल रिजॉल्व नहीं हो सकती है. सो एंड द मार्केट्स कैन गिव अ क्विक टर्न अराउंड as soon as it gets resolved. But if we talk about next week, मुझे नहीं लगता नेक्स्ट वीक में कुछ रिजॉल्व. सी, रेजोल्यूशन एक चीज होती है, रेजोल्यूशन की बातें. There can be a statement which indicates, resolution. उसके बेसिस पे आप बोलोगे मार्केट घूम गया, 500 पॉइंट चला गया, ऊपर चला गया. But all of that is not going to be sustainable till the time actual resolution comes in.
So in that case, I believe after a very long time, in this weekly roundup, we are talking something really very tough, and not that we are in a position to come out of it very quickly. What are the levels that we should wait for, and what are the levels? What are the support and resistance that you are, seeing in the week coming ahead?
Right.
How are the things panning out?
So again, Rachit, this week after 3 weeks, it has shown a weaker market after 3 weeks of strength. अगर आपको याद होगा, मैंने last time बोला था 23,800 is my hero support zone. मुझे वो break करता हुआ नहीं लगा था, but because of this uncertainty, that got broken. And in a way, I can say that it has spent the entire week under it. So you can say that it is sustained also. So अब मुझे going forward 23,800 would act as a solid resistance. Going down again 23,200, जहाँ से बाजार घूम के आया है 23,250, that should be the range for the coming week. मेरे को नहीं लगता उससे भी further downside आएगी, unless we again somebody comes up and makes another statement, or there's something that provides कि बहुत uncertainty होने वाली है.
Okay, got it. So I won't bug you anymore. I have got my answers in place. 23,200 and 23,800.
Right.
And वैसे भी the markets are not showing any great directional change movement.
Right.
So as always, it was good knowing and understanding, and I hope we remain in this particular range for the coming week, and no
I hope
such
so. Yes. I
and
hope so.
because Donald Trump, he's going back to US, and the weekends have always been known for a very crucial news and certain things happening. So
Right.
chaliye, as always, it was fun talking and learning, and we'll get
Right.
back to you next week. और देखते हैं अगर चीजें improve होती हैं तो फिर आगे भी मार्केट्स improve होते हुए दिखेंगे.
Right.
Thank you. Have a happy weekend.
Thank you. Happy weekend.